Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel as we finally get going with a brand new series here for one of my favorite games I've been playing off camera, and this is the Executive Movie Industry Tycoon. And I'm excited to bring this back to the channel mainly because mods are now part of this game thanks to the devs. They've added this in, and I've downloaded, as you see here, the mods that we are running with new genre of animation, all actors and directors, so real life actors, directors, real life Hollywood logo distributors, posters, all of that stuff. Going to make the game a lot of fun, I think. So we're going to start a fresh run on very hard difficulty with Hollywood, and I'm excited to get this thing going. So we're going on the hardest difficulty, ready to get this thing going. So if you want to be a part of this series, again, make sure you subscribe, comment below with your title or your name you'd like to be, and I can change some person's names to be yours as part of our office, as part of our studio, trying to become the biggest and best in the land of all of Hollywood. So again, hope everybody's doing well, staying safe, staying cool in this heat that we have, especially here where I live in South United States. It is quite warm. All right, so here we are. We're going to create our studios, Gobotch Studios, and we're going to choose the, let's go with the Pegasus look here, and we're going to be Gobotch as our CEO. Why not do with the goatee, the beard, I guess, suppose, right? So here we go. Beginning our new journey here with our fresh studio in Hollywood. And we are ready to get things going. So the first thing in order is, again, it's just us. We need to create our first film and get it in theaters. So let's start with our budget small. And you know what? Let's look at the types of movies we can make. It currently is 1970. And I feel like 1970 was, and it's January, so we're trying to get a movie probably out in the next 8 months. So that's going to be around August, September-ish, which is still in the heat of action wave, I think. So we can go with an action movie, and we're going to do a theme. And let's make it a treasure. Let's make it a assassin action movie. That's going to be PG-13. And we're going to call it it's called Crossfire. Simple, easy, Crossfire is going to be the name. The director for this film, I'm going to get the best possible blend here. So somebody that's going to have good domestic popularity, good critical score, and good for critics and script. The best for that's going to be Gordon Herschel Lewis, or not Gordon, Alwyn Ireland here. Probably butchering these names, I apologize. Let's just get the best mix here. All right, and then let's get the best lead role we can get here, which probably is going to be Wadham Est. What are these names? I thought we had the mod on. Is the mod not working? I don't know. We're going to see. So we're working on this. Let's get it going. We're going to see the type of movies we're going up against as well. Again, I'm very excited to get this going on the channel because, again, we played it a while back, fresh out of early access. It's still in early access, but they've done a lot of work, the dev teams have, on this. They've added the mods as well. So this game definitely has received a lot of changes. So this is an action movie. We really do need our makeup and our set design probably to be really solid. I don't think the writing needs to be as important for an action film. We just need to make a good blockbuster that people are entertained by. And I think that's going to work out best for us. So post-production now, obviously, I think our editing and our special effects need to be top-notch. We can probably put sound design down a smidge here. Let's go heavy with the special effects. All right, so crazy special effects. We're not too worried about the editing or the writing. Just want to make a fun film. All right, so we're going to be third-party distributor here. The sales team for this, we don't have a sales team, so we can't worry about that. And we're going to look for a domestic distributor for post-production after our post-production here. We're in July, and here we go. We got two. We have American International Pictures and MGM. Now, if we look at, let's look at, this one's a match for PIA. Let's look at this here. So there's no films set to come out for them during that time, and none also for them. So let's go ahead. Nobody, no competition. September, let's do it. And we're going to go with them. It fits as well since they like action films for that distributor. And here we go. The reviews are average at best. So we get a 6.6 for our first film with Crossfire. It's a 7.2 soda meter, so the audience liked it more than the critics, which I'm pleased with. and let's see how it performs. All right, so far it's almost profitable. Let's go ahead and get started on our next film. Again, an 8-month cycle is typically what we're looking at here. So it is right now October. We're getting started, basically November. So December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So we're looking at a summer flick. So let's find another fun summer thing to do. Let's stay with action. And this time let's do a action. Let's do an adventure treasure hunting movie. PG-13, and we're going to call it Diamond in the Rough. And not trying to do anything crazy with it. All right, so for this one, we're going to go with Mesley H. Larlton. Whatever, let's do it. And then let's go with, you know what? Let's go with Mober Rowers. And that would be good. Let's run it. Get that started in production. As you see right now, we're getting our theatrical run going. We're profitable for Crossfire, which is excellent to see. And here we go, for adventure movie. I do think our makeup design and set design need to be solid. We'll see. We're going to test it out. So for Crossfire, it got a B score for us. It profited $400,000 for us. We'll take it. A monthly box office report card. We were the only film apparently in the box office period in the 70s, which is I'm perplexed by. Why is there no more movies here? General Patton, Medical Armory. Okay, so you got some stuff there. Interesting. All right. Now for this, we need our special effects and most likely the sound design and music design up. Let's do special effects a little bit more. There we go. We need to generate a movie report here for Crossfire. So let's go ahead and do a report for Crossfire. I don't have anybody actually for that I can do that with. So I need to hire somebody. Let's go staffing. Let's go to, shoot. I need to generate a report. Can I not do that because we're working on a movie right now? Probably. That's fine. So once Gobotch finishes this, we'll get our first report up. Right now we're just waiting. Okay, so for this, we still have the same two. We have actually Columbia Pictures, and we got, ooh, demons. Don't like that. Or rebuke it. 50% revenue share. Comes out in July. I'm going to go with Columbia. We're going to see. We're going to see. Finishing up Diamond in the Rough. Our first adventure film. And let's see. All right. Actually, pretty solid numbers for us. 7.3 critical score and 8.5 soda meter. That's a hit. That's a hit for us. So let's run our first insight here on Crossfire. Generate insights. And then we'll do the same thing with this if we can once he finishes that up. So he's got to get that insight going there. Look at the money we're already making. Diamond in the Rough is going to be in $1 million film. Nice. So we're making good money. And for our first general or insight here, we'll see Crossfire. We were over on, so we were a little bit under on the set design and a little bit over on costume makeup for that. Okay, good to know. Diamond in the Rough finishes with a profit of $1.9 million, and it finished first in the monthly box office. Very, very good. Very, very good start. Now let's do our insight for Diamond in the Rough. Generate insights, and we need to get ready to unlock a new theme. So to do this, we need to go to our we don't have any staffing. That's the problem we're with right now. Okay, so we are actually hit this on the money. This all worked well. That's really good to know. Let's pause for a second. I'd like to be able to research some stuff, so let's go research. I'd like to research some. I don't have enough points right now. Okay. What about themes? Can I research a new theme? Let's do this. Let's get a theme. We need it to be solid. Let's see. Video game, sports, witch, and FBI. Let's go FBI and sports. We'll start there. Now let's release a new movie. Okay, it is January, so we're thinking about an August, September release right now at this current point. August, September, like a fall release. I'm thinking we try a horror film. Try a scary movie about monsters, rated R. And we're gonna call it the Great Harrow. I don't know. I don't know why we're calling it that, but we are. Okay, so we got a little bit better domestic popularity here, but they are terrible in every regard. So we're going to go with Jordan McCosta as our director. And for our lead role, Subert Hales may not be the worst option here. I'm actually going to go with Mug. Okay, I don't know why they still switch the names. I guess they just trying to avoid getting in trouble. I don't know. We're going to go with that for the Great Harrow to be a great film. We'll see. Okay, eventually we're going to have to research. I want to be able to get so we can start having other people. So this is a horror film. We need this to have, probably for a scary movie, incredible set design and costume design. Turn that down. That's where I think we probably need to be for a scary film. We'll see. Let's see who won. The Grand Puppet Mansion won Best Picture from the Rammies. Good for them. All right, for post-production, we need our sound and special effects, I feel like, need to be the best. We're going to turn this down a smidge. We're going to do sound design a little bit more. Really make the tension felt with the sound and the music, right? And here we go. Distributors. It's currently June. We can fit. Oh, in October. Perfect. Right here. So Halloween, we can go with PIA. We will be going up against Siblings here. Okay. Also a horror film. Yeah, we're just got to go up against it and see if we can win the head-to-head of horror films with PIA. And we're going to see. We're going to see if this works out. This is a risk we're taking. We release our third film. Wow. Holy Toledo. 8.5 fresh and 7.7. The critics loved it. The critics, they ate it up. The biggest film yet, for sure, as now it hits its domestic run, already profitable. So now we need to unlock our sales team. So let's go to this. Let's go to sales team. So how do we... Sales, right here. Unlock. Okay. And we're going to hire a salesman. I want y'all to start by word of mouth. Give me a salesman. All right? Give me a salesman here. And then we're going to make a movie and use our salesman. So here we go. We need a salesman that's going to fit most of these categories here. Networking. Let's go with Alejandro Mann. You're hired. And let's make another film here. So here we go. Let's see the Great Harrow. Got a B total score. Nice. $2 million. Very, very solid film. And it won the box office as well. So a third straight movie to win the box office war. Let's run the generator report about it real quick. That's massive, man. That's huge. So we're going to generate our insight real quick. And then we'll get started with this next film. So far we're 3 for 3. We're making good money. We're doing a good job. Who won this? The Mediator from Joseph Losey, whatever. All right, so we hit the horror set design on the head. Costume and makeup could move forward a little bit to 45 or 50%. Okay, good to know. So we are currently in April. Again, an 8-month movie cycle here. So we're looking at May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December holiday film, huh? You can make a holiday family film, right? A Christmas movie of sorts. Let's make a family movie about coming of age, and it's gonna be rated G for everyone. Okay, and this movie, I'm tempted to go with this one just because of the domestic popularity, but I'm actually gonna go down here with Marl Salters, and the lead role. Oof. go down a little smidge here. Let's get Caborta Brawlins. All right, and the movie is going to be called let's call it, so it's a coming of age. Let's call it, oh man, it's a coming of age movie during, like, set to, it's like a feel good movie. So let's call it Above and Beyond. That sounds vague enough, right? It sounds vague enough to be something. Let's do it. So our production's quality, good. Okay, let's see. We need this film. We're gonna, okay, so this is a family film. Probably need the writing to be solid for this then. I don't really know. I'm gonna leave everything else as is. I don't really know. I feel like for a family movie, you want your writing to be good. You want it to be heartfelt. Okay, for post-production, I feel like the editing and sound needs to hit. Special effects can go down. We're gonna go a lot more with the editing on this one and see if that's what the mix we need, right? So now we're gonna use our sales team, Alejandro Mann, for the distribution. And we're gonna see. Currently right now we're in the hole about $2 million on Above and Beyond. And we have 3. Ooh, interesting. So we want this to come out around family holiday season. So I think December will be perfect for us. Let's see our competition here. So no competition for family films. Blazing Saddles. Wow, look at that. Blazing Saddles. So you got comedies here. So I'm gonna go with MGM, and we're gonna see if this hits. Do we get the big hit we need going to the family film during December? Let's see. 8.5s. Heck yes, man. 8.6, highest film yet. Awesome. So another hit for us. Let's see if we turn it out here. And the Rammies, we got nominated for the Rammy Awards. The Great Harrow nominated amidst the Swindle, the Patriarch, and the U.S. Street Art. Do we win it? I doubt it, but that's awesome to see nonetheless. So cool. So now let's go to Above and Beyond, generate a report about it really quick, and see what we can learn. So theatrically, Above and Beyond doing amazingly well. The Swindle ends up winning Best Picture, of course. And we ended up getting a B, $3.4 million in profit. Very, very good. As we finished 3rd in the box office. That's not what we were hoping to see, but we weren't catching the Swindle right now. $156 million domestically. That's crazy. That's crazy money they brought in there. Report. Okay, we're a little bit over on the writing there, so I did okay. All right, so let's pause for a quick second. We need to unlock 2 premium features. So let's go to our research. Unlock 2 premium features. So let's go to premium features. Let's look at something here for set design, costumes. Let's go first with let's do something for, like, okay, we know we like scary movies, but let's do like a period wardrobe and on location. And then let's also use a little bit here to get for our pacing, long takes and orchestral themes. I like it. So now we need to get more money in the bank. We have $21 million. We need to get 40 million in the bank and then move to another office. So we are in April. So we're looking at May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, another holiday film type place or something early Q1. So I think realistically, let's look to go with another. Let's go comedy about dancing, rated PG. And we're going to call it Boogie Away. Because I don't know good names for anything. All right, domestic qualities right here. Let's see. The best we can get in terms of critical score script is this. I'm going to try to meet middle ground and go with Felvin rank here. Kind of middle ground. And then, ooh, international appeal is really good here, but I'm going to go with the Corbett Rollins again. Didn't do me wrong the first time. We'll do it again. So this is a comedy film from our studio. First we've done. We're going to test it out. Again, we're trying to save up to where we get $40 million so we can move up. So this is a comedy. You want your writing to be top notch with the comedy. Your costume, makeup, probably go down a smidge here. For this, I think it'd be really fun to go on location, but you need your set design to go up a little bit here for that. Let's turn that off then. Period wardrobe, 30 for costume design. Go down one here. Okay, let's see. We'll see. We're adding a little bit of flair, a little money to it. Boogie Away could be our biggest film yet. This is a comedy, so I want the pacing. Let's go editing. Sound design. Let's go down a smidge. Let's go up a little bit more of this. Sound effects down. All right. We'll see. Got to really have good editing, good writing with a comedy for sure, right? So for this, send it out. Let's see where we can get for Boogie Away. Need a big hit. And here we go. We got 3, and we got a perfect fit right here with WB. Warrior Brothers, the 2.5-star studio, December film. Go up against Juvenile Frank. Oh, man. Look at that Young Frankenstein. Look at these films we're going up against here. Now, the problem with this is there's already a comedy we're going to compete against from Gene Wilder. Let's do it, though. It's a fit. But we got competition. We got 3 other films fighting for our money that month. It's a risk. Let's see. It's not going to be as strong a film, but we're going to see how it performs here at the box office here. Okay, so Boogie Away, generate a report. All right, let's get that going as it's in the box office. We're going to be profitable, but it's not going to be by much. Yeah, not a huge win for us. That's unfortunate. So we are just okay. We didn't hit it perfectly. That's okay. And it looks like, yeah, it just not our best fit. We were 4th, and you see the Towering Inferno dominated the market. So that's unfortunate here. Man, he wants a raise. All right, we'll give you the raise. We need to work on another movie. Okay, we need another hit. Matter of fact, let's go here. Let's go with what we know best, and that's action. So let's make an action. An action FBI movie, PG-13, and we're gonna call it. Let's call it Unit 5. Sounds vague enough. Unit 5 will be directed by Michael Cimino. Leading role, we're going to go with Rollins as well. The same person, my favorite actor. They've never done wrong for me. They've always done solid. They've been in 2 of my films already. Let's do it again. So this is a movie we know a little bit about these types of films. So we want to be around here. Drop that down. And set design, if that's the case, we'll run it. Let's see. For this, we don't know much. So this is an action movie. We probably want our special effects up pretty high. Sound design up, editing down a smidge. So our pacing is not what we're looking for. Film score here. We need to be a 40. All right, we're not going to do that then. All right, so our second action film. Hoping to learn a little bit more here about how this is going to work for us. Let's get it out there. So this is going right now, August, September, October, November. So we're looking at probably a December release. October, January release. Which one do we want more? What do we have here in this? Got a little competition. Go to Warrior Bros here. No competition. No competition. No competition. So I can go January and dominate. Let's do this. Let's go January to Paramount. And let's see if we can hit one. So we're pushing this out Q1 of 76. trying to pull in big monies. Nominees. We got nominated for Above and Beyond. We're not going to win, but that's still cool to see. And we're going to end up having a good movie here. I say that. It's a 7.6, so kind of middling. Let's get a report about Unit 5. Generate the insights. Let's go. Not profitable yet. We're still $1 million in the tank on it. Oh boy, that's rough. Above and Beyond. We won Best Picture. Are you serious? Best Picture from a young upcoming studio here. And we made no money on this film. That dominated us. Wow, that's not good. So we did not make money. We lost $110,000. Even though we were the only film in the box office for that time. That sucks. What have we learned here? That's a match. We went over on the writing. Okay. So I need more roles. I need more themes to work with. So let's research some more themes. Trial, steampunk. Let's do a dog and trial. Let's do one more. We need better themes. Road trip, war. And let's do war and road trip. And then let's get some more production stuff we can look at here. So let's look at like, let's go with character arcs. And narrative framing. All right, let's do those two and let's build our next film here. So what genre? We haven't tried some of these. Let's try another. Let's see. Oh God. Let's try like a fantasy. I don't really have any good stuff for fantasy. Let's not do fantasy then. Let's go. Let's go with a musical about dance. It's going to be PG-13. And it's going to star, wow, huge hit right here. Big hit director. And a huge win right there. Again, our same actress we know and love. All right, so this one is going to be, it's a dance movie. It's a musical. All right. We're going to just call it Score. Here we go. In production, Score. Ready to get things going. So, we, for this musical, need good set design and costume and makeup. The writing probably doesn't need to be that important with this. I think our period accuracy needs to be good. Actually, more than anything, I think our set location needs to be good. On location stuff would be big. Now, that is very expensive. I don't know if it's worth the cost. And then for this, I would like to have orchestral score. So I think the music obviously needs to be huge for this type of movie. Special effects. Let's do editing down a smidge. Let's see. $4 million. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's expensive. Here we go, though. Domestic. We're pushing probably right now it's August, so we're looking September, October, November, 6 months out. Yeah, it could be interesting. Let's see where we end up getting pushed to. It could be Q1 for sure. Okay. We got a hit here. We got a 4-star. Nobody there for 20th cent. Yes, we're going. That's a massive win. Right there with it. Do we get what we need? Breaking news: the dawn of home entertainment. VHS is now a thing, ladies and gentlemen. So now we can have some auxiliary. We can bring in some money from our releases at home release. That's huge. All right. Oh, come on. Tens. Let's freaking go. That's our biggest film yet. Holy Toledo, 10 out of 10s across the board, pretty much. Rake in the money. Give me a report on score. We just hit a home run. Massive win. Massive win. Look at that. Oh, let's go, y'all. That's massive. B, we brought 1.4 million, and we dominate. That's awesome. We still didn't even hit it perfectly. I think we do a follow-up to that here soon. That's awesome. So we're at $13 million in our cash. We need to probably cut budget a little bit and not try to do some of our stuff we're doing. But super stoked about that. We could do a sequel, cost 100 points. I think we do that. I think we go for the sequel. And then eventually when we get 100 more points, we're going to get the home entertainment. So let's try one more out. Let's go one more movie here. Let's do a sequel. I'd like to go... No, not... Yeah, let's go sequel for Score. Score hit huge. I'd like to do a sequel for it. Yes. Score 2 is going to be what it's called. And we're going to call it Scored. The director, you best believe. Yes. Yes. Across the board. This be a big hit again for us, please. I'm going to take it a little bit easy on some of the other stuff just because I don't want to spend too much extra money. But we know what we need to be for this. So set design, probably can go up a little bit still. We're going to keep that there. Try not to spend too much extra money. So we're going to cut some corners here and see if that hurts us a lot or not. We'll find out. Editing, go up. Music and sound, go up. Special effects go down. We're going to add a film score. It's going to raise the stakes a little bit, but we're a little bit cheaper than the last film. We're going to see. All right. Do your thing, Alejandro. Bring me the best distributors for our follow-up to Score. Yes. And the competition, we have one musical. One. 4 other movies that we're going up against. That's kind of crazy. Jeez. I don't love the competition there, but we're going to go with them again. And we're going to see $3.15 million in the hole on this film. A follow-up to our biggest film yet. That probably will win Best Picture if I had to guess. It is nominated. Along with... man, we got Clint Eastwood movies getting nominated too. All right. Yes, we did it again. We did it again. Back-to-back bangers. Back-to-back. We did it again. Come on. Generate insights. Tell me what you know. That's amazing. Amazing. Bring me all the money. Of course, we got lots of competition we're going up against. And did we win? We won Best Picture. Second one for the studio. Man. Hack J. Lee Jr. doing your thing. Give me the money. And grow up that money for us there as we hit that on the... We've hit the nail on the head with our insights. And the total profit we get is $2 million. Second in box office revenue behind home visits here. Okay. Not bad. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think for us today, we call it a close there. We've won 2 Best Pictures. Coming up here very soon, we're going to research now. For next episode, we'll unlock right now our home entertainment deals. And that is where we are going to look now to bring in some extra moolah. So I'm very excited to get that going here. For that, next episode, we bring in some VHS money, we grow our studio, and see if we can continue to make a name for ourselves in this very, very competitive market here in Hollywood. But y'all stay safe. God bless to each of you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you back here for the next one.